Everyone, welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you are seeing a video from me, welcome to my channel. My name is Eva. Since you're already watching this video, you might as well subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video. I wanted to get on my channel and I really just wanted to share something with you guys, my subscribers, people who are new to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, I'm really all about positive vibes all 2018, all for the rest of my life. There's a lot of chaos going on in the world, and even just saying something or sending your prayers out to people who are going through turmoil right now, there's just so much going on. And with that being said, I wanted to give you guys some tips for anyone who's going through something, who needs help, who is just kind of confused at this point with where they are in life, what they can do to keep going. This is just motivational that helps me throughout my journey. Born in Pennsylvania, I moved to Arizona when I was 3, and then I moved back to Pennsylvania when I was 14. But long story short, that makes me who I am. That makes me the person that I am. Being moved around, whether it's from the West Coast to the East Coast, it has definitely affected who I am today, and I am so happy and grateful for it. But in the same breath, I did go through a lot of troubles, and not necessarily troubles, but I had people in my ear telling me certain things. It was just the people I was surrounding myself with throughout high school that kind of made an impact on how I felt about myself. Even in middle school and elementary school when I lived in Arizona, I kind of just let other people's opinions almost force me to do whatever I chose to do on my own. So these are some things that help me figure out who I am, which I'm still in the process of discovering. But this is just helping me get one step closer, and I just really want to help anyone who's going through, if you've lost a family member, if you've lost someone close to you, if you're dealing with, financial struggles, if you're dealing with personal issues of, battles that you're really trying to overcome. I'm really just trying to help anyone who's dealing with any issue at any point, and I'm hoping that these tips and some of these things that have helped me can help you. So let's jump into it. So I first had to write this all on a card because I am the most unorganized person when it comes to videos like this. I will repeat myself about 4 times using the same topic. So I had to write everything down just so that it's crystal clear and I don't, not cover anything. So the first thing that I want to say is positivity doesn't happen overnight. It's a mindset is what I'm trying to say. If you think positive thoughts, you get positive outcomes. People who are just constantly thinking negatively, they don't really ever get positive back, which makes sense because if you're creating that vision in your mind that something's gonna go wrong, something bad is gonna happen, that's very likely because you predicted it. You said, this is probably gonna happen. This is my day's already been crap. This is what's gonna happen. If you start thinking better, my goal is to do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, by projecting yourself and putting yourself on a higher pedestal and making yourself better will also make your insides feel better. You'll feel better. You'll feel mentally clear when you just constantly say positive things. But also going along with that, I try not to complain. You may not realize it when you're complaining, but sometimes when you say things that, oh my gosh, I wish I had that, or I wish that this wasn't this way, or I hate when people do this, sometimes it's just better to not say anything at all. But also, you don't benefit from it is what I'm trying to say. You don't benefit from complaining. The other side of things, if you are, putting positive energy and positive thoughts and letting people know good things that are going on in the world, they'll be like, wow, this girl is, or this guy, or, they'll just be inspired, that, you're making an effort to try to recognize the good in the world instead of the bad, if that makes sense. My next tip would be radiating positivity. Get what you give, if that makes sense. So if you're putting out negative vibes, and they have a reflection of negative stuff. So to change that and to think about what you want in life, think about what your goals are, just share that and just keep thinking about that. Or but everyone's gonna have an opinion, and that's another thing that comes with having a positive mindset put into my head. I ingrained it into my memory. It's just that I'm not the only person out there with an opinion. So that's why I always think before I speak, which is another thing. Some people just say some things and don't really think about what the effect it has on other people. whether it's a racist comment or something that is just shouldn't be said or is just, you know, completely derogatory, what do you benefit from that? If you want positivity to, you know, to be present in your life, you really have to welcome it. You have to be positive. It just doesn't happen overnight. For my next tip, I'm going to say that waking up earlier, to sleep in the summer till like noon every single day. I have no care in the world. And once I had a job, I started waking up at 6, 5, 7. You know, I was getting up at the crack of dawn because I was going to work. But I was still on the weekends sleeping in super late. I still work very early in the morning most of the time, but I have managed it so that, you know, even on my off days, I'm still getting up before 10 or 9, you know? So waking up earlier, drinking lots of water, and just keeping your brain hydrated will keep your mind so clear. And also going with that, exercise. I have recently started exercising. I've been somewhat active throughout most of my life. I did sports in middle school to elementary, well, most of my life. I just didn't do any sports in high school just because I wasn't comfortable with myself in high school, and I just let a lot of people get into my head in high school. But in the same breath, exercise is key. I recently started doing yoga in college, and that was amazing. I still do yoga to this day. It cleared my mind, made me feel so much better. And drinking water. You know, drinking water goes hand in hand with health. Between 4 to 6 cups of water a day, because I know that 8 is kind of pushing it for me. So if I get at least 6, okay, I'm good, you know. Another thing is, you know, if you wake up early all the time, sometimes you need to let yourself sleep in. So, you know, with the whole topic about sleep, you need to get it, because without it, how do you expect your body to really function the way you want it to if you're not giving it what it needs? So the next step that I'm going to say for you guys is surround yourself with people who think like you. Family, people that, you know, have always been there for you. And this is a very touchy subject for most people, because a lot of people, you know, want to say that when you don't talk to someone for a certain amount of time, they're not your friends, or, you know, I honestly don't get that. When you are friends with someone for no matter how amount of time, if you don't talk to them for 6 months, a year, but you know, you guys know that the last time you spoke you were on good terms, why make it seem like the person that you used to be friends with, why make it seem like they don't care about you? Because there's so much going on in the world. We are all busy, and that's another thing that I had to get through my head. So when people get upset and they say, oh, this person doesn't care about me, or they're not real, that's not what it is. It's just that everyone is busy in their own way. But in the same breath, people make time for the people that they really want to spend time with. That doesn't mean they don't care about you. It just means that they choose to spend time with other people, if that makes sense. So I dealt with that a lot throughout high school. I had friends come and go because, you know, I was working a lot, I was in school, and I spent time with my boyfriend, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, managing time for everyone else is very important. Friends that really care will make an effort to spend time with you. Friendships work both ways, which is another thing that some people don't understand too. You know, you can't always be the person constantly reaching out, making plans, and it's not reciprocated, because that's gonna make you feel some kind of way, like, well, why do I always have to text her? Or why do I always have to make plans with her? Because you shouldn't have to. And once that person sees that you stopped, they should eventually reach out. And if it doesn't happen, it's life. That doesn't mean you're not friends with that person anymore. It just means that you're busy, that you're both busy. So, you know, finding people that understand that you're busy, that things come up, that you can't hang out all the time, that you work, or that you do this or that you do that, that's important. So, you know, when I say that, what I'm trying to say, I'm pretty much just saying that, you know, surrounding yourself with people who are like you or who are positive like you will only, you know, make you better. And, you know, negative people that always complain and always get in your head and always make you feel bad about yourself aren't the people that you need to surround yourself with. My last and final tip, which has helped me a lot, is social media. A lot of people probably may not agree with this, but, you know, let me get to it first. Hold up. So, inspiration. So whenever I go on social media, I only follow people that I look up to. Besides people that I know personally, people that I look up to. What I'm trying to say is don't envy anyone. You know, everyone's different. Create who you are before you go trying to look like someone else, or trying to have the same Instagram feed or the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you compare yourself to someone constantly over and over again, it's just gonna almost dumb your self-esteem down because you're not them and you don't have their lifestyle and you don't have their Instagram feed, doesn't matter. So it's different when you see someone's posting, you're like, wow, that's really cool. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. That's actually motivation. That's something, or someone that's gonna make you, oh, I need to get in the gym, you know? So I try to follow people who motivate me to do better, not to, oh my gosh, I wish I had that. I wish I could buy this. I wish I could do that. No. So that's why I unfollowed a lot of those people that just didn't like, I'm not gonna lie, I unfollowed most of the Kardashians. I think I only follow Khloe and Kim and maybe Kourtney. But like, I don't have anything against the Kardashians, but like, I just kind of got jealous about certain things. Like, I was like, oh, I want a G-Wagon. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to rent out Six Flags. Like, things that not a lot of people are able to do. Not that you can't get that, not that that can't happen, but that, you know, those people make you envy them more than look up to them, if that makes sense. So, and a lot of people get this mistaken, but when you find yourself really comparing yourself to someone else is when you know it's a problem. So I hope these tips helped out anyone who, you know, is going through anything rough, who's trying to keep their head up. You know, if you guys like videos like these, let me know in the description. These are just some of the personal tips that I have used, you know, just throughout my life. I'm sure I have a lot of tips that are helpful, but these are the start. Tips that I wrote down for you guys are just some that I've found that have definitely helped me become the person I am today. I probably have 20,000 more tips. If you guys would be interested in seeing another video like this, let me know. But yeah, and with this video, my intentions besides makeup and beauty and hair, I really just wanted to sit down and, you know, put my heart out to anyone who's dealing with any kind of anything, personal, financial, family. You know, I'm sending, you know, prayers and blessings to anyone going through that, because I understand, you know, it's a process that's gonna really help you get to where you want to be. And, you know, a positive mindset is something that you can only work up and build. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. There have been days when I have been so beat from school and work and the people around me that I just wanted to give up. And not physically give up, but just take a break from it all and just sleep. Just forget about everybody. And that is not a good way to deal with things. The best way to deal with things is to figure out what you want, write down your goals, set your goals higher, look up to people who inspire you. Aspire to be anyone, you want to inspire yourself to do better, to be a better person. And that's what I kind of mean when I was saying, you know, follow people that you don't envy, because it will just honestly create a void in your head and your heart that's gonna just make you wish that you had that person's lifestyle, and that's not realistic. You know, it's different to dream better, to want more money, to want a bigger house, to have a bigger family, you know, but it's different when you're like, oh, I want what they have. I need that. I want that Lamborghini because they have it. You don't need a Lamborghini. As long as you got a car to take you from point A to point B, you are good, okay? But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about it. If you'd like to see another video like this, definitely let me know if you guys are interested. My next few videos that I'll be filming will either be beauty or hair. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm still in the process of writing down what I really want to do with my channel and what I need to enhance, because, you know, the people that have been subscribed to me from day one when I started promoting my YouTube channel, I really appreciate it, because those are the people that stuck with me when I wasn't posting consistent content. And that's really what resonates with me, because I know that there's people who could be subscribing to people who really, you know, post on a daily basis, and I just really appreciate anyone who stuck with me from the beginning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the description box. I appreciate all the support and the love, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your week, and all right, I will see you guys in my next one.